Hello, Rat members. It is the 7-year anniversary of Rat Trap Kingdom / now Ratrapina team. We used to call this RTK Day, but suggesting that it's no longer called Rat Trap Kingdom, we'll just call it Rat Team Day. So Rat Team, obviously it is I, Ratrapina, and I haven't streamed on this channel I checked, last time we streamed on this channel was spring 2020, it was 4 years ago. So here we are. I will temporarily make my face cam a little bit bigger while I'm just talking here, but we are going to be doing a thumbnail tier list of all of the thumbnails. That's not true even remotely. The main funnier, gooder thumbnails over the past 7 years. It's not as many as you think, actually. And we're gonna kind of fly through this. Now, we're streaming this onto YouTube instead of Ratrapina Twitch. However, we are also on Twitch right now, just so that people who normally are on that audience that watch us live more often will know that we're live on YouTube, of course. So if you're watching on Twitch, please redirect yourself to Ratrapina Team. It is the Ratrapina Team 7-year anniversary, so of course we are streaming on Ratrapina Team. But, yeah, this is our main channel, the team collaboration channel, where we've had lots of series, such as the Ratrapina Twitch highlights, Ratrapina E-controversy, outtakes, and some other miscellaneous ones, such as the Trashimations. That being said, everybody here, we are going to be ranking. I do not have an overlay to show the chat on the screen, unfortunately, but if you're watching on YouTube recorded right now, you can, I don't know how to do it, it's been a minute, but there's a way to, like, say, just show the chat on the screen while you're watching full screen. I know on the phone it's easy, I don't know how to do it on the computer. There's a way to do it. There's a way, I know there is. So, we don't have the full Ratrapina team in the voice chat because I don't want to leave anyone out. I want everybody watching to be able to participate in this tier list, whether they're part of the team or not, because we're all Rat members. So, in chat, I see Tammin, I see Zyka, also known as Sapphire Jinx on our YouTube. We're all gonna be here. How is the audio sounding and how's it looking? I haven't streamed on this channel for 4 years, and I'm a little afraid that I'm forgetting something right now. Is everything good? Who is Uwu? Oh, it's you, Alex? Why is your name Uwu, Alex? Jesus. Coffee, do me a favor and post a link on Facebook. Sounds good. God, you look sexy. All right. So here's how this is gonna go. I'm gonna explain this, and essentially, I probably should have numbered this, but that's okay. So essentially, I'm gonna keep my face cam this big throughout this whole thing here. And for the sake of people who are gonna have OCD, I'll just move it down so it's not like so awkwardly placed, my face cam. So the way this is gonna work here is, so our tiers, I don't know if my mouse shows up, does it? Let me see. Hold on a second. There is the mouse. So, we're gonna be ranking all of the thumbnails quickly. We're gonna be going through in the chat, so this is gonna be a very active chat. So we're gonna be ranking all of these on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'll explain how we're ranking them in a moment, but if something is, so essentially this is 0, 1, and 2 would be lazy. 3, 4 is mid. 5, 6 is based. 7, 8 is aesthetic, and 9, 10 is top 10. Now, if there's more than 10 in the top 10, that's fine. I just think it's funny to call it top 10. Top 10, top 10. It's a meme. It's a meme. But anybody who's joining or watching, thanks for, you know, being part of our Ratrapina team. It's 7 years. Some of you probably just discovered this channel recently. Some of you guys have been here from 7 years ago, and yeah, it's been a crazy few years. Now, in the top right of the screen, that is music. I am using music from some amazing indie artists, some other small creators, much bigger than us, but still small. And I've talked to a few of them and asked if it's okay if I use their music in my videos, and or they're just generally okay with it. And it says the name of the artist and the name of the song, so if you ever want to save one for yourself or listen to it later, you could just look in the top right of the screen to find out what's playing. It's just on shuffle right now, such as this one by Simon Loveridge. Anyhow, everybody, how you doing? How you feeling right now? I'm not gonna rant, but I'll just say I've had quite a fucking day. It was just me and my manager at the bank, and it was ass. It was so much constantly. But I'm not gonna let that deter me from having an excellent time tonight, as it is our responsibility as online degenerates to savor our free time by spending it online and ranking thumbnails of a YouTube channel instead of saving humanity. We're not punching Ukrainians in the face and blowing up terrorists and feeding fucking chicken legs to Africans who don't eat chicken. That we are online and we are laughing and smiling at YouTube videos. What can I say? That's just how the world goes sometimes. A-okay. Alright, everyone. Well, let's go over how we're going to be ranking these, thumbnails, shall we? So, we're gonna go over the thumbnails of these videos, and I'll show it to you much bigger than these little tiny pictures, don't worry. Now we're going to be ranking them, but I'm going to use one as an example. Like I said, it's been a productive week for me. Productive is one word I'd use for this week. More like depressing. Too much shit going on. Too much boring shit. Too much adulting. I want to be a child forever. Okay, so this is the legendary El Chupacabra, which I think many of us are familiar with. It was the first major Rat Trap Kingdom or Ratrapina Team video. For the sake of clarity, I'm just going to call it Ratrapina Team, but it was called Rat Trap Kingdom for 5 years, for those who don't know. This was the first big video we made, the legendary El Chupacabra, part of our Tales of the Realmniverse series. A true classic. It is very goofy and cartoony, despite being a live-action vid, which we don't really do too much anymore. And by too much, I mean at all, but that could change. I've been feeling nostalgic for Ratrapinus lately and wanting to do more. Do you do your taxes yet? Yep, I already got my refund. It's been one day. You mean of the week? Well, technically Sunday's the beginning of the week, my guy. It is Monday, for anybody wondering. Eating beans? Good, eat your bean. So, let's go over how we're going to be ranking this, guys. Chat, you're going to help me. Also, I like that Tammy just said, huh. It's like, hey, 7-year anniversary, hey! Huh? What do you mean fucking mean, huh? Psh. Alright, let's go over how we're going to be doing this here. I'm going to rank this one myself. And while I'm ranking these, I want you guys to rank them as well. So, this is how we'll be ranking them. You're going to be rating 3 categories on a scale of 1 to 10. Category number 1, meme/funny. We're just going to go with funny. Category number 1 is funny. Category number 2 is aesthetic. And category number 3 is just how catchy it is. And I'll quickly explain what that means. So, we're looking at the El Chupacabra thumbnail right now. And this is how I would rank this one. So, on the funny scale, 1 means it is not funny at all. It is actually unfunny. 5 means, mid. You know, it's okay, it's kind of funny, maybe, if you get it. 10 is like, oh! That's 10. So, funny is self-explanatory. 2, aesthetic, is how nice does it look? Is it a good edit? If you stare at it for too long, does the image actually look good? Is it a good-looking thumbnail? Because a thumbnail could be funny, but it could be a shit post and look horrible. So, you know, I think the best way to look at that is if you're observing it as an art piece, or as you were going to use it as maybe a wallpaper. Would it actually look nice? Nobody's going to use this as a wallpaper, but I'm just saying, the aesthetic of it. Does it have a good aesthetic? Is it nice? Is it colorful? Does it look great? Does it have feng shui, etc.? And the last category, of course, would be catchiness, which I'm just going to call it catchiness, but what I mean by that is, if you were scrolling through YouTube, how much does this catch your eye? There's some good aesthetic thumbnails that have a lot going on, when you're scrolling through YouTube, on that little rectangle on the page, it probably is not going to catch your eye. Like, how catchy is it? Catchy thumbnails are always like, a guy pogging, Zam, she 12? Like, stupid as shit, but that's catchy. There's good catchy thumbnails too. I've seen it a lot. But that is all the categories. Everybody, how you feeling? You guys think you're ready for this thumbnail tier list? You guys get the concept? Zam, she, anime? Yeah, it's pretty much me at this point. I'm smart. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to rank this first thumbnail. And so we can see how it's going to go. So here's how we're going to be ranking it, right? So first, give it your funny rating. On a scale of funny for the legendary Chupacabra thumbnail, I'm going to give it like a 3. It's not really funny, but I like the mask. It's a little goofy, and I like the weird pictures in the background. I wouldn't say this one's very funny, necessarily. It's just, you know, it's a little goofy, but it's not necessarily funny. So now in the chat, this is where everybody should be dropping their number for their funny. How funny do you guys think this one is? And we're going to kind of speed along these here, but I'm just over-explaining the first example so we get how we're going to be ranking these, right? So I see Coffee put a 5, Maz put a 3, Woo put 6 your face in the back. Hey, I like a reason. I like knowing why you think it's funny. That's good. Mask is edgy. I find it funny. Lol XD. Zyka, what about you? What do you think? For our funny ranking. Now, maybe if you're posting your ranking late, maybe you need to say that, or I'm gonna get confused. Because if I start moving on to aesthetic and you put your number, I'm gonna go, wait, was that for funny or was that for aesthetic? You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, Zyka mysteriously disappeared, but that's okay. Now, for aesthetic, there's no ass in this image. I'm talking about, unlike the spelling on this thingy here, it's like a nerd. Yeah, she is a nerd. Imagine disappearing at the beginning of the stream for the 7th anniversary. How unbased of her, unlike this category right here. Now, for aesthetic, we're going to be ranking on how good it looks. So, how much feng shui does it have? How is the proportions? How's the art, etc.? That kind of thing. How is the edit, if it's an edit, which this one isn't, it's a drawing. I would say, I'm going to give this one a, I kind of like it, to be honest. I'm going to give it like a 7. I like that it actually has a silhouette of all the characters in the background. And even if you can't tell it's a silhouette, it still kind of looks like just a nice, like a texture in the background. And then we have the El Chupacabra, which, you know, pretty cool. Good mask. Simple style drawing, very simplistic. Should look good from a distance. And then, of course, you have the title of the video, handwritten. Now, I will say, we are currently in the iPhone age of thumbnails, is what I'm going to call them. When I was making these videos when I was still in high school, I did not have a good computer at all. I had a very shit computer at the time. And, so this was made on an iPhone. I drew it with my finger on my old iPhone 8. And, so that's why it's a little bulky, but that's okay. It's supposed to be, it's a thumbnail. Now, I will say we are not going to be looking at the thumbnails in order because I think it would be boring to just look at a bunch of similar thumbnails from one age in a row and then just redundantly rate them. I'm just going to change it up for the sake of surprise. But, yeah, for this one, I'm going to give it a solid, I'm going to give it a 7. Finger to your iPhone. Lots of fingering going on in those days, man. I'll tell you what. My finger hurt. I don't think my finger ever recovered from how many times I was drawing like this and my fingers dragging up and down on the fucking screen, man. I'll tell you what. I think my bone, that's when the arthritis roots were planted in my finger. I don't have arthritis, but my doctor said my bones are very unhealthy. And the last thing I'm ranking on is catchiness. Now, this is a simple one. How catchy is the image? Does it catch your eye? And the answer is, when I do the catchiness rating, I'm going to make it small. And I'm going to say, it's decently catchy. Not too much, but it's decently catchy. The mask stands out, and the title stands out a little bit. I'm going to give it like a 4 because I don't think it necessarily pops. It definitely doesn't blend in with everything, so I'm not gonna rate it like really low. It is somewhat catchy, but compared to like other shit I've seen that has a meme on it, or a guy's face being shocked, or like a big, you know, impact effect, or etc., this one's not necessarily too catchy, besides the mask, so I'll give it a 4. Now, here's the last thing I haven't mentioned for our ranking. You might think, okay, so a whole bunch of people are putting numbers in the chat along with my own numbers. So does that mean we're going to take the average of these numbers? And the answer is no. I wasn't doing this for the first one because I was just trying to explain how we're going to be ranking these. We're all going to decide on a number ourselves. So like maybe one person says 3, one says 4, one says 6. And then me, I'm like the judge of the courtroom. I put order in the court. I'm just gonna go, okay, we'll say, it looks like there was a lot of 7s. We'll give this one, I think a 7's fair, guys. You guys think a 7 is fair? Etc. That's how we're gonna do this. And we're gonna go through all these thumbnails. And while we're going through them, and while I'm giving you guys time to put your thoughts on each one, I'm gonna also reminisce a little bit on what all these videos were for those who don't know. And I mean, you could watch them. They're free on YouTube, of course. But this is a good way to look back throughout the ages. So to go through this again, scrolling up in chat here. So it looks like for funny, we had it averaged to like about a 4-ish. Yeah, it was like a 4 for funny between everybody's answers. So that's a 4. For background or aesthetic or whatever, it definitely averaged to a 7, pretty high for the aesthetic. So we have 4 to 7, and then for our catchiness, it averaged to about let's see, we had an answer of a 4, a 4, and a 6. We'll just go with a 5, I think. So a 4, a 7, and a 5. So 4, 7, and 5 equals I should get my calculator open for this, so we can do quick maths. We'll just be taking the average of those numbers, and that'll be our ranking. So let's see, we have 4 plus 7 plus 5. Oh, I hit the equal button. Sorry, I'm so used to my keyboard at work. 4 plus 7 plus 5 divided by 3, and we get 5.66666. So we're gonna just say we'll give this one a solid 5. I know it rounds up to 6, but I think this one's a solid 5 in my opinion. Solid 5 for the thumbnail overall. We're not necessarily gonna be taking the average of all these. I'm just kind of using these to base my opinion off of. This isn't a math session. This is a ranking thumbnail session, but that's the main gist of how we're gonna be ranking all these. So yeah. Alright guys, are you ready to start this shit? We're gonna go through all these great thumbnails. This is a based thumbnail. That's correct, Coffee. Very based. Alright, let's see here. Speed run. I'm not necessarily gonna rush us, but yeah, we're gonna go through these kind of quickly. We'll start 1 quick second here. Okay, everyone. I think with the cue of that song ending, we're going to go through, and we're just going to be ranking these in a random order. So next up, let's go with Dr. Dump, a very weird video. This is another Tales of the Realmniverse. Followed a stupid plot of a doctor who made a potion that made him strong, and he had a weird ass voice and shit, and there was a goofy ass fight scene. I don't know. That was a weird time, honestly. That was a time where I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do with the channel, to be honest with you. Kind of old now. I think it was 2019 video, I believe. Dr. Dump, yeah, that's the thumbnail. I decided to kind of draw over it and give it like a simplistic, kind of cel-shaded look to it. So we're just gonna go through this real quickly, everybody. We're not gonna like take our time with each one. We're just gonna list these down, and you guys can list yours down. So for funny, I give this one a I put it in the same. No, I put it less tier as Ultra. It's not really funny. I don't know. It's kind of goofy. I'll just give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. It's a little goofy. For aesthetic, I'm gonna give it a. I think it looks pretty decent. Not as much as El Chupacabra, but I like it. I'd give it like a 5. It's in the middle. It's about mid with the aesthetic. And for catchiness, I'm gonna say not really. If this was on YouTube, I'm gonna say a little bit. I like the big bulgy title and the mask, but I'm just gonna give it like a 4 probably. Alright, so let's see what everybody says. Mask says 3, a little goofy, that's it. 4, it's alright. I'm assuming that's for the aesthetic. Conway says 3 goofy, 5 8, 3 can't tell what it is. Alright, fair enough. Alex says 6 funny. 6 looks catchy, 5. Okay. Or 6 funny, 6 looks catchy, 5. I get what you're saying, okay. Alright. So, looks like Alex got his answer is around a 5. Coffee, your answer's around it's around a 4. Maz, between your answers, it's about a 3 or 4-ish thing. I'm gonna say overall, this is a 4. I think we can all agree with a 4 for Dr. Dump, right? Right when I find where the fuck this thumbnail even is. You can tell it's not catchy. I can't tell where it's at. That puts it in the mid tier. Orange America. Yeah, totally. Okay, so we got, that was our first one. Now that's how we're gonna be doing this now. Mid, yeah, it's mid. It's a mid thumbnail. It was also, admittedly, kind of a mid video. Definitely not one of the best of Ratrapina team. It was kind of fun. I had a goofy little fight scene. Kind of interesting, very different, but it was just mid overall. Not one of my favorite videos, but it was pretty good. Pretty decent. I'm fucking tired. I've been running off of no sleep, and I worked overclock today. But, alright, let's see here. Next thumbnail we're going to be going for is a meme thumbnail. This was a pretty goofy-ass video. Check out, I forgot what it was called. It was something like, Weiss slams Whitley's thumb in the fucking door, something like that. Fight was cool in reference to Dr. Dump. Yeah, it was. This one was really funny. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it when we're done here. There's a lot of funny videos that we're pulling up with these here, but this is definitely a funny one. So I'll talk about each video. You guys can formulate your guys' own thoughts, and then I'm gonna go over mine. So you guys could just write it like Coffee and Alex did. Just write your funny rating, write your aesthetic rating, write your catchy rating, all these 1 to 10, and then we're gonna rank all these, and we're gonna speed through these, and this will be fun. So okay. Overall, hilarious video, and I kind of wish I could make more like these, but Rooster Teeth copyrights all of the footage, even though it's just a parody, which is fair use, but whatever. Yeah, it was a funny-ass video. Nothing more to say, really, just goofy as shit. Fun voice acting. Maybe I'll make more parodies in the future, maybe. Though nowadays, it's gonna get copyright strike, but whatever. Here's my rating. I'm going to say, for funny, it's kind of funny. I'll give it a 6. Because 5 is the average, 10 is the best, 1 is the worst. I would say it's above average. I think it's kind of funny. I like this thumbnail. For aesthetic, it's like a 4. It doesn't look bad. The position of Weiss looks nice. Nothing too remarkable, really. And for catchiness, yeah, it kind of catches my eye. Weiss catches my eye immediately, and then I see the red circle. I'm like, what the fuck is that pointing to? At least some second door. Yeah, it's catchy. I'm going to rate the catchy rating pretty high for this one, in my personal opinion. And apparently 400 other people's opinion, because a lot of people clicked on this video who've never even watched our channel. I would say it's an 8. Okay, so let's see what the chat says. Coffee says 8, funny slam meme. 3, it's just Weiss. 7, I see Weiss, I lick it so it pop. What did I just say? Excuse me? Alright, so you gave a funny 8, aesthetic 3. I'm not going to read out all these because that's going to be a lot of talking, but I'm just going to kind of look at everybody's answers. Alex, is about a, yours averages to about a 6. Mess is funny 6, aesthetic 3. You know, maybe I should have this on the screen if that helps you guys, how we're rating it. Would that help you guys if we have how we're rating it on the screen? What is Weiss? I'm a Doomfuk. It's from a show called Ruby. It's honestly, I don't think you would like it. It's not the most amazing show ever made, but I watched it at a young age. I have nostalgia for it, and it's just a show with great action, cheesy, silly writing. Yes. Okay, I'll put the text on the screen then. It's just gonna say, let's see. It's going to say how to rank. I should have done this ahead of the time, but honestly, I didn't realize it was RTK Day, which is what we've been calling it for years, but I guess we'll just call it Rat Team Day until today. So, how to rank. I'll read this out while I'm typing it. How to rank. 0 to 10 funny. 0 to 10 aesthetic. 0 to 10 catchy. And I'll go over what that means one more time for people who joined in a little bit late here. And then we're just gonna get right into the tier list. I'm gonna stop re-explaining this, but it is a live stream and I gotta explain things to people.
King
We got a follower on Twitch. I forgot we were even live on Twitch right now. Hey, join on. I usually go live on Twitch, but we are live on YouTube right now. That's where we're looking at the chat from, as this is the anniversary of our YouTube. Though if you're just watching, you could watch on Twitch nice and cozy and eat your Cool Ranch Doritos. Okay, I finished my little layout thing. I'm gonna put it on the screen now. As soon as I find where the fuck it's at. There it is. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to, I mean, I had to wake up early because I thought I was going to a different branch today, and then I worked very long, and then I got home late, and I was like, oh man, I don't got a lot of time to prepare for this video. I didn't realize it was today, so, I mean, I guess chalked out to poor planning, but, yeah, I tried to get the stream ready within, you know, just the time after work, so I think I did decent. I don't know where to put this on the screen, guys. So much shit on the screen. How to rank? Yeah, we'll put it right here. I don't know. We'll just put it here. So how to rank? So I gave this Weiss a 6 for funny, and obviously make your own opinion. Don't necessarily listen to my opinion. But for aesthetic, I gave it a 4. It's okay. For catchy, I gave this one a yeah. So it's okay with the catchy. It's like a, you know, I think I'm disregarding what I said earlier. I guess for catchy, it's like a 6. Like, it's kind of catchy, but it's not like the most catchy thing ever. All right. So this one averaged out to a 6 overall, guys. So we're gonna put this in the base tier, and we're gonna move on. Now, guys, this is a democracy, as people would say. Anakin, this is a democracy. So if you guys disagree with my opinion on my placement on the tier list, please do say so. But I think that's pretty fair. It seems we're all pretty much in agreement. This is a 6. All right, moving on. Next thumbnail. Let's see here. I'm picking these at random here. We're going to go with one of the most popular videos on the channel. For some, I say one of. It's by far the most popular video on the channel with like 50,000 views or some shit close to that. Obama Gamagori. It's a 13-second meme. I just like one I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we did the Gamagori meme with his Obama? I'm surprised that, because I was looking it up. I was like, oh, the Gamagori meme, like this years ago when it was like new. I was like, there's no Obama Gamagori? Well, I gotta make one. So, and then it's stupid as shit. And it gets views. I checked for the last like half year. It gets an average of 300 views a day. Like, what do you mean? But, anyways. Obama Gamagori. What, I mean, to say it, when I'm talking about the video, feel free to make your own opinion on what you think about the thumbnail or whatever, but I don't have much to say about this video. I mean, it's a fucking 13-second meme. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Now, let me be clear. Yeah, okay. So for funny, I rate this one a, it's pretty funny. I'll be real with you here. I'm gonna, if 10 is the best of my thumbnails and 0 is the worst, it's pretty funny. I kind of chuckle every time I look at the stupid thumbnail. I'm gonna give it an 8. For aesthetic, I mean, I give it a 4. It's, I cannot reasonably give it a 4. That would say it's better than 40% of the thumbnails. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna give it a 3. I mean, it has Satsuki thirsty as shit and Obama smiling. It's not an amazing edit by any means. It's just a stupid edit. So for funny and aesthetic are two different things. For the aesthetic, it's not necessarily an aesthetic image. It's just a dumb meme. So yeah, it's like a 3. The art looks decent, but it's not my art. It's just, whatever. Moving on. For catchy, I'm gonna rate this one. It's very catchy. I'm gonna be real with you. Even this low, it's pretty... It really catches your fucking eye no matter where it is on the screen. For catchy, I'm gonna give this one like a 9. I would say it's probably one of the most, if not the most. No, you know what? If 10 is the most catchy of all my thumbnails, well, I have to put it in the 10 league. I mean, clearly people click on it every fucking day. So for catchy, I gotta just give this one probably the only 10 of the night. It's the stupidest fucking video I've ever made. For the love of Christ. Okay. Let's see what the chat says. Tayman says, funny 5, aesthetic 10, catchy 8. I see 10, it's fucking Obama. 7, make it my wallpaper. You're kidding me. 10, boobs. Wow, coffee. Holy shit, he's thirsty for this fucking clickbait. Maz says 7, funny 3, it's alright. 8. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I said. Sapphire, or rather Zyka. 10 funny, 5 for ass. 8 catchy. Overall, this one's pretty high, guys. Do you guys think we should put it in aesthetic or top 10? Because for me, my opinion, I want to put it in aesthetic. It averaged out to an 8. And this is not one of the most amazing thumbnails of all time. It's catchy and it's funny. It is not an amazing edit. It's not one I'd make my wallpaper. It's just a funny thumbnail. It's not like one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I would put it in aesthetic, but not top 10 necessarily. I wouldn't say it's one of the best thumbnails I've ever made of all time, but it's, yeah. Ass, I see a lot of ass, so I would put it in ass. Alright, what's our next video? I'm just kind of randomizing these. Let's do our first highlight thumbnail of the night. All the highlights started within the last couple of years. We'll go with the first highlight thumbnail, being, the Wario one. Now, me and Coffee were recently talking about what our favorite highlights were we made, and this was the first one, and honestly, I'm glad that my first thumbnail isn't, my first highlight is not cringy, because I still find this one to be pretty funny, to be honest with you. I would personally say that this video of all the highlights is one like, if you're starting Ratrapina, like let's say Ratrapina highlights, the Ratrapina experiences as a show, and you're like, hey man, I want to watch Ratrapina experience. Well, should I skip a few, like skip into a season 2? I'm kidding, there's no seasons. No, start with this one. This one's funny. It's the first one, but it's funny. Anyways, ranking the thumbnail, I would say for funny, it's kind of funny. Do I have to shake my ass? It's pretty, I mean, it's kind of funny. I give it a 5. It's like, you know, it's not laugh out loud, but yeah, it's funny. For aesthetic, I give it a 5 as well. You got my drawing my face, you got Wario's butt, you got this weird kind of, I don't know, the image of the guys walking is funny, but it's like, it's kind of weirdly mesmerizing. I'll give it a 5 as well. For catchy, I would say, honestly, not really that catchy. That's a little catchy. I give it a 4, so mine averages out to a 5. Let's see what everybody else has to say. Funny 5, aesthetic 6, catchy 4, 10 funny, 9 ass. Oh damn, that's a Zyka really likes this one. 7 shaking ass and face go bruh. Good reason. 4 I like poly, 6 kind of pops colors. Yeah, it does really pop actually. I like the colors a lot. This one averages. This one is pretty high. This is I mean, it averages out to about a 6. This is definitely like a based thumbnail, guys. Can we all agree on a based for this one? I gotta remember to put that down so we can actually see the tier list. I'd say it's based. Based as fuck. Yeah, it's based. High based. I'd say it's a high based. Yee. Alright, let's move on. Mess is mid. Nah, I say it's based. I think everybody else agrees it's based. Alright, let's see what else we got. Next up, we're going with, a true classic. One of my favorite videos ever made. One of many people's favorite videos I've ever made. Whenever people talk about the not my main channel with the animations, but the Ratrapina team, so many people say, even after all the Ratrapinas, all the outtakes, all the Tales of the Realmverse, all the memes, all the experiences, people always say this is one of their favorites, Ratrapina shoes. And honestly, I would agree. I would say of all the Ratrapina team videos, I would put it in my top 5 easily any day, no matter what mood I'm in. This one is great. It's very fun to rewatch. It's silly. It's fairly original. It's the start of a great series that I really need to continue with. Now, talking about the thumbnail, I would say for funny, I think it's kind of funny, honestly. My favorite expression is it's fine, but I like the fucking Shoe Lord, XP Shoe Lord, and the anime lines, like he's doing like a fucking Street Fighter move in the back. I would say it's not one of the most funny things ever, but yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 6 or 7 for funny. If I had to pick one, I'm leaning more towards 7, honestly. For aesthetic, I like it. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna also give it a 7. For catchy, you know, it kind of catches my eye. I'm gonna give it also a 7. I'm just gonna give it a 7 all around. It's a 7 thumbnail, in my opinion. Dear Lord, the Shoe Lord. Oh yeah, man. Funny 1, aesthetic 8, catchy 5. 5 goofy shoe guy, good comic style anime for 9 aesthetic. Okay. 5 your face pops. 6 funny, 5 ass, 7. 6. So this is going to be an aesthetic again. It's definitely rounding to a 5 and 6, like very much so. I think we're gonna put this in the aesthetic. I'm gonna put it above Weissley's door. I'm gonna put it below El Chupacabra. No, I'm gonna put it above El Chupacabra. Ass tier. You think ass tier? Really? I don't know if I put it that high. I'd say it's average to about a 6. Alright, we'll put it close to the top. We'll put it at the top. Ass tier? Yeah, I don't know about that. Can't handle a 3 shoe style. You keep saying aesthetic, but put it in based. Well, lazy is 1 to 2. Mid is, I didn't realize that's on screen. Mid is 3 to 4. Based is 5 to 6. Aesthetic is 7 to 8. Top 10 is 9 to 10. So, I'd say it's a high based. Let's see what our next video is. Actually, we'll stay focused for once, and we'll just go with the next Ratrapina, Ketchup. Not nearly as popular as Shoes, but it's still a good episode. It's kind of a black sheep of the series, as many episode 2/sequels to games and movies are. You know, sequels are always like, you're kind of finding your footing, but haven't found it yet. And that definitely applies to this one, but it's a good sequel. It's silly. It's a lot sillier than the first one, more cartoony. The ketchup zombie scene and shit. And the fucking Maz drinking the ketchup. Overall, it's a very funny video. I'm pretty happy. Honestly, there's no Ratrapinas I don't like. But this one's still pretty good of the Ratrapinas. To rank the thumbnail, I would say, Hey guys, is the music too loud? I didn't ask that, but, just thought I should, maybe. I think for funny, it's not really funny. Yeah, honestly, this one's not really funny. I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm not laughing at this one. I think the face is a little silly, so I'm not gonna give it a 1. It's definitely not unfunny, but it's just a 2. Music is good in my opinion. Oh, okay. I just need to turn my computer volume down, because it's a little loud on my end, I suppose. It's probably jamming out or some shit. Okay. So, I give it a 2 for funny. For aesthetic, I mean, it's pretty aesthetic. I like the flowy hair. I like the ketchup lord and the ketchup zombie. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for the aesthetic. Not the most amazing. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's average. For catchy, I'm gonna say not really. The face definitely pops. Nothing else about it pops too much. Because the face pops, I'll give it like a 3 or a 4. Overall, this one's averaging to about a 4 for me. Okay, let's see what you guys say here. Based, mid, top, mid. I'm feeling mid for this one. I'm not feeling like base for this one. I'm feeling like it's a 4. What do you guys think? You guys think mid? I can agree with Mav's top mid. This is a hard one. I'm feeling mid too. All right. I'll put it at the top of mid. I like it better than Dr. Dumb still. Mid is all right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm glad we can agree with that. Next up, we got with the next Ratrapina drive-through. I will say this is probably. It's still funny, but it's probably the worst. I say probably. It is definitely the worst episode of Ratrapina. It's kind of all over the place, and I was very tired while filming that video. the drive-through scene where I pull up in the park and there's like the bad speakers, pretty funny. The rant was not very great for this one. I'm just going to be honest with my reactions to my own videos, and I'd say of the Ratrapina, this is the worst, but it's still a funny video overall. For the thumbnail, I'd say for funny, I'm going to give it a 3. It's kind of funny, but not really, though. For aesthetic, I'm going to give it... I'm going to be honest, I kind of like the aesthetic. The white on red pops. The shading looks nice. I like the rail bar, like I'm leaning over, almost like it's like the cover of like a 90s music album or some shit. It's like that kind of pose, right? I would say I like the aesthetic pretty high on this one. I'm putting it like an 8. For catchy, not really. Yeah, not really. I would say for catchy, it's a little catchy. It's like a 4. It kind of catches your eye with that face on the red, but not really. For me, it's averaging to about like a 5, probably, because we got 2 lows, 1 high ranking. It's like a 5 for me. What do you guys think? I see, I love the thumbnail, though. I'm not going to read out all these answers, because that'd be a lot of... I don't think you guys want to hear me murmuring like a fucking brain-dead child, but I am reading. 3, I'm not laughing. Okay, kind of positive your face, yeah. Okay, it seems we're all kind of in agreement on this one. It's like about a 5 out of 4, somewhere around there. A lot of people rated the, aesthetic. Some of you put the catchy high. Well, this one is all over. This is the first one where there is controversy in the chat. There's so many different answers. For the funny, we all agree it's low. For the aesthetic, we got 9957. For catchy, we got 9954. Should we just all agree to disagree and just put it in the middle at based? Because we kind of got a lot of different answers here. Should we just put it like at low based, maybe? Yeah. Bottom based. Yeah, I'm feeling bottom based. Okay. That seems fitting. We're going to move on from Ratrapinas, and we are going to move to another meme. We're going to move to, this fucking terrible video that I made. That's really funny for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed out loud. I'm gonna give it the funny, like, an 8. It's pretty funny. Blake's ass broke his arms, and he's like, man, he's pissed his fucking arms are. I mean, who wouldn't be, really? I'm gonna give it a 6. The video's stupid. If you don't watch it, it's 20 seconds. Please spare yourself and don't watch this stupid dub. It's so fucking brain-numbingly dumb. But for thumbnail, yeah, I think it's really funny. Aesthetic, not really. It's actually a pretty bad edit. I wouldn't call this an aesthetic image. I'd say it's a funny image. For aesthetic, I'll give it a 3. It doesn't look bad, but it's not a good edit. For catchy, it's kind of catchy. It's like a 5. It's a catchy a little bit. easy to gloss over, but still catchy enough. That's my opinion. Well, let's see. Taman, funny 10, aesthetic 10, catchy 10. Jesus Christ! And you think this is the best thumbnail of all time with a max 10 on everything, my guy? Jesus Christ. 9, it's so funny. 4, it's just ass. 4, it's just ass. I see ass. Yep. 8 on funny. 10 for hella ass. 7. 8 for everything that's funny. Aesthetics mixed. Catchy is about 5 for everybody. I mean, this one average is pretty high, guys. This one's kind of being put more towards aesthetic, but I'd feel bad putting this. I'd feel terrible putting this above Ratrapina shoes. I don't think I can reasonably do it. I think I'm gonna put this at the top of base, and I'm gonna move Ratrapina shoes up. I think Zyko is right. I think we need to move Ratrapina shoes up. I'm gonna put that one in base. What do you guys think? Do 20, that's why. Top of base. Yeah, alright, we're in agreement here. Okay. Such a dumb video, my lord. Let's do a few of the highlight thumbnails, because there's a lot of those. That's what this whole year's been. You're welcome for me reminding this video exists. This was one of the more forgettable highlights, but it's so stupid. It is so fucking dumb. This was 2020 Rat. In a nutshell, my sense of humor back then. This was the, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Rat Plays Goldeneye Becomes COD Degenerate Weeb Trash, I think is what the video's called. The thumbnail's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it a 6. For aesthetic, no. This is a terrible edit. It looks bad. If you made this your thumbnail, you would want to rip your eyes out. I'm gonna give it like a 1. It is not aesthetic at all. For catchy, it's decent. Not one of my best thumbnails. I'm gonna give it, it does not really pop. I'm gonna give it like, Tit Girl kind of pops a little bit. I'm gonna give it like a 3. It kind of pops a little bit. Funny 20. Jesus Christ. Aesthetic 4, catchy 7. I'm at 10. Funny 4, aesthetic 1, catchy 3. 8, you gun. 9, funny 5. Okay, we're all kind of just agreeing. This is a. Can we all just agree based on our ratings? It's kind of mid. I'd say it's a mid thumbnail, right? Like, it's funny, but everything else is pretty low on the rating. Yeah, I'd say because we rate it so high for funny, I'm gonna put it near the top of mid, middle of mid. I mean, I can see middle of mid. Where is this one at? This one's not popping right now. Where is it? It's here, isn't it? Oh, there it is. You guys think middle mid? Let's quickly speed through this next one. This was a stupid video that got recommended to nobody, probably because the thumbnail's so bad. It's another Goldeneye highlight. It's funny. It's dumb. I don't necessarily recommend watching it. It's just stupid. It was me freaking out over the rocket launcher noise and sounding like a fucking autistic child. That's what I was doing in the video. Yeah, so it's a dumb video. It's a dumb thumbnail. I'd say for funny, it's kind of funny. I'll give it credit where it's due. I give it like a 4. It's kind of funny. Aesthetic, absolutely not. I'm not even gonna give it a number. I'm just gonna say no for the aesthetic. For catchy, I'm gonna give it a no as well. Overall, this one's pretty bad. I'm gonna put this one in the lazy tier, in my opinion. Wait. I'm curious what you guys think. Maybe you'll disagree. 4, dumb idea. I don't know what I'm looking at. Funny 5, aesthetic 1, catchy 10. Oh, okay. So it catches Tan Man's eye. Put it in lazy. Lazy. Yeah, it's lazy. I think we'll just all agree it's a lazy thumbnail. Okay, that's a lazy one. We'll do another highlight here. Moving on to the Dark Souls highlight. This one is one that when you think of my highlights, it's probably one that if you've seen, you think of a bit, because it's pretty funny. There's a lot of funny moments from this one. Sometimes I still hear, what's that, a cock punch? Creed? Yeah, okay, it's funny. Funny video. For the thumbnail, I'm gonna say, so I don't cover too much of the chair, so I'm gonna move this down a little bit. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's funny because of how absurd it is. There's a fucking dragon and it's Creed? Cock punch? Dumb fa- It's kind of funny. I'll give it like a 3-ish. I'd say I'm stretching to give it a 4 in my opinion. Aesthetic is a, I don't know what to say about this one. And it's funny. I'm gonna give it a 3. For catchy, honestly, whenever I'm scrolling through the channel, this one always catches my eye. So I'd say it's fairly catchy. Definitely because it's so fucking whack that it just makes you go, what am I looking at? I'm gonna give it like a 6 or a 7 for catchy. For me, it's averaging to about a 5. Maybe mid, actually. Probably like a 4. Let's see what you guys say. Seeing lots of 4s. Lots of 4s and 5s. That's like bordering base to mid. Coffee says base. Mess is top of mid. I'm kind of feeling top of mid myself. I can see bottom of base as well. Mid. Yeah, I think it's mid. It's still good for mid though. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'll put it above this one. We'll go with mid. All right, we'll agree it's mid. We're gonna go with one more highlight here because we're still on the Dark Souls. This is the uh-oh. This one's funny. This was the stream that started me with always saying uh-oh. It's something that I always fucking say, and even my coworkers who don't know me very well still think it's funny because I say whenever somebody like says something bad, most people would go, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, or oh man, that sucks. Me, uh-oh. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Uh-oh. I can hear the uh-oh. Yeah, it's a funny video. It's like 2 minutes. Coffee did some good edits with that one. It's pretty funny. For funny of the thumbnail, I would say it's pretty funny. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's above average, but not amazing. For aesthetic, it's a no. I would say it is funny, and I do think it's catchy, but this is not aesthetic. This is a blurry image, and it does not look good. I'm gonna give it a 2 for aesthetic. I would never make that my wallpaper. For catchy, it's pretty catchy, but not too catchy. I give it a 6. So yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of lot of middle answers, like a lot of 6s, 7s, stuff like that. Base tier, yeah, I'd say base tier works. Even though it's not aesthetic, it just works as a thumbnail. It really does. You can hear the video just by seeing the thumbnail. But I'm not gonna put it high. I'm gonna put it like there. Yes, I could give it a very base answer. So 6 for ass blurry face, funny as fuck, bruh. I don't know if I call it aesthetic. I think I'd say it's more on the funny scale, but alright, we'll move on. Moving back to our classic videos. Let's go with E-Controversy. There's only ever been 2 episodes of E-Controversy. It's a fun little series Matt started. First episode of E-Controversy is very funny. I like this one. E-Controversy Hyrule Warriors, episode 1, very good. Pretty funny overall. I think often forgotten about video because there's not too many E-Controversies, but I still think it's pretty funny. Because Lana's name backwards is anal. Alright. I would say, for funny, it's pretty funny. I give it a 5. For aesthetic, it actually looks good. This art was drawn just for this thumbnail, and I like the edit where like they're all behind him. I'd say, yeah, it's aesthetic. I like it. I'm gonna give it like a 6 or 7. For catchy, I'm gonna say, Yeah, it kind of catches your eye. I'll give it like a 6 or a 7 for that as well. Overall, it's around a 6 or a 7 overall for me. And it looks like the chat's agreeing. I'm seeing a lot of 5, 6, 7. That puts in right in base tier easily. I don't know why there's a transparent version of the image over here, but I'd say we'll put it kind of high in based. High based, yeah, that's what I'm saying. High based sounds good to me. Low ass. Low ass? Really? I'm not feeling low ass for this one. I wouldn't even put it at the top of base necessarily. I'd say, but then again, it is a lot of 6s and 7s. I mean, maybe you're onto something here. Better than Blake. All right, I'll agree with you there. I'll agree with you there. Your low ass coffee. I'm not gonna put it in low ass, but I'm gonna put it high based. I'll agree with you there. I'm gonna move this one above that Blake one though. While we're on e-controversy, why don't we go over the second e-controversy? When I find it, because I don't know where it's at. Did I not save it? I had to have saved it though. Where is it? Oh. Oh, here it is. I named the file incorrectly. I'm sorry. Okay. Jesus Christ. What is happening here? Okay. Dear God. Alright, this was the deep fried age. If there was ages of Ratrapina team, which there were, there's the iPhone age in the early days. This was the deep fried age. Holy shit. Prime 2020 era. I'm gonna say for funny, I think it's pretty. I laughed when I saw it. I'm gonna give it like a 7 for funny. For aesthetic, no. For aesthetic, I'm even like a 2. It looks so bad. Holy shit, does not look good. For catchy, it kind of catches my eye a little bit. I'm gonna give it like a 4 or 5 for catchy. Easy 10 across the board. It's like, you're being ironic, right now, my girl. You're being ironic. Damon says funny 2, aesthetic 3, catchy 7. Man did not think this one was funny. 9, Maz looks so unhinged. I think background makes everything cool. Okay, Coffee likes this one a bit. Maz says funny 7, aesthetic 3, catchy 3. Yeah, I'm saying around the same thing, kind of. Where does that place this guy? There's such variety in the answers. We have a few 7s, a few lows. For this one, I'm feeling low based or high mid. What do you guys think? Middle of based? 10, funny as fuck. Love the crusty fry. Oh, Zyka really likes this one. Okay, you guys win. We'll go with based. Yeah, I think mid-base. Actually, yeah, I'd say mid-base is pretty good, actually. We'll put it mid-base. I'm feeling it. You guys are right. Now, before we move on from e-controversy, I think we might have a thumbnail in here. For outtakes. Unless I forgot it. No, I totally forgot it. Oh, well. So, let's not forget we have outtakes. People used to look forward to the outtakes, like, sometimes more than the actual video, which is weird to me. The outtakes are pretty funny, though. There's a lot of memes that we still reference in the server from the outtakes, so fair enough. Let's quickly go over some outtakes. Legendary El Chupacabra outtakes. I'm going to speedrun through this one. There's not much to say, except for, no. No. That's where that meme comes from. You know, the no. I don't have my sound pad open, but that's where the no button comes from. I used to have it on my keyboard where I could just hit no, 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 no. That's where the no comes from. I'm gonna say, lazy. Guys, don't be right. No, you're right, it's lazy. It's pretty lazy. I kind of like the aesthetic reference to the thumbnail, but that's the most I could say for this one. It's still better than the explosions, though. 1. Yeah, you guys are right. All right, let's check out the next outtakes. Let's go with, Ketchup. I'm gonna be honest with you. For funny, no, it's not funny. I'm gonna give it like it's not unfunny, so I'll give it a 2. But it's just it's not funny though. For aesthetic, it looks pretty nice. I actually like it. The lighting is appealing on the eyes. The colors are very pleasant to look at. I like the cheesy Outtakes logo that we started at this time. I actually like it, so I'm gonna give this one a aesthetic rating of like an 8. It's pretty nice to look at. If the Outtakes logo wasn't covering the screen, you know, if you really liked Ratrapina, this one could have totally been a thumbnail. It looks pretty good. Catchy, not really though. It's not very catchy, but it does look nice. Mid, I agree with mid, guys. It's a mid Outtakes thumbnail, which for Outtakes is saying a lot. I'm gonna rate it higher. Part of me wants to put it above the actual ketchup thumbnail, but maybe that's just me being weird. All right. We'll go with we're skipping forward in time here. Let's go to 2022, guys, and let's look at Five Nights at Ratrapina's. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and we're playing Five Nights at Ratrapina's 2. For anybody who doesn't know, this was just Markiplier playing FNAF 2, but all of the camera footage and the animatronics are replaced with references to R&R and Ratrapina team videos, and it's a pretty funny video if you watch Ratrapina. If you haven't watched our videos, you would be very confused, but you probably still chuckle over how random it is. But it's a pretty funny video if you like Ratrapina team. I'm going to say for funny, I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty funny. Like, there's a lot funny about this one. Tree in the hallway, Mark screaming, me fucking crying in fetal position, and Maz speaking through the vent. It's pretty funny. I'll give it like a 9 in my opinion. For aesthetic, kind of. Not really though. I'd be stretching to put it high at aesthetic. It's not necessarily an aesthetic image. I would say the edit is kind of cheesy, but it's more funny, which is good, but it's not necessarily aesthetic. I'd give it like a 4 or 5. For catchy, I would say, yeah, it stands out. I'd say for catchy, I give it like a 7. Overall, I'm feeling based for this one, guys. Low ass. Do you guys think? Oh, let's see what you guys think. Funny 9, aesthetic 4. 10 funniest shit ever. A lot of 10 for funnies. A lot of 7s for catchy around it. Okay. High base or low ass is the question. Because if I grab this and whenever I find it, I don't know actually what's there it is. Do you guys like it better than these? Actually, I kind of do like it better than these. Okay, I think you're on to something, Coffee. I think low ass might be good. High based, I could see up here or at the top of base. That's what I'm feeling personally. It's so funny. Okay. Are we putting it high based? Good video. Good video. High base is fine. Alright. So move on to a weird video that no one remembers. Before Smash, leading up to Smash Ultimate, I was really excited for it. And I made a compilation of some funny replays I had saved from Smash Wii U as me playing my main green DDD. It's just a dumb comp video with the DDD theme playing and it's high energy. Thumbnail I drew on my iPhone again. And yeah, funny thumbnail. I would say for funny, yeah, kind of. It's kind of silly. I give it like a 4. For aesthetic, it's not the best drawing I've ever done by a long shot. I'd say like a 5 or 6. For catchy, yeah, it's kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy a little bit. You see the DDD pops. Give it like a 6 as well. Funny 3, aesthetic 4, catchy 4. 5, he look funny. A lot of 5s and 4s. So, okay, I'm seeing a lot of that kind of stuff. Are you guys feeling more mid or more based? Mid. Actually, I'm kind of feeling mid too. I'm kind of feeling like I don't think I'd want to put it above some of these. I would say I'd put it like around like here-ish. Mid, yeah. Mid is fine. Okay. Good shit. I'm gonna start speedrunning through some of the Okay, so we already rated Dr. Dump. Let's talk about the Dr. Dump outtakes thumbnail. This was in the deep fried age of thumbnails, and it's kind of funny. Now, fun fact, if my face looks weird, it's because I was actually sick while we were making this. And my voice was really raspy, and my face was red. But Maz's face is funny. It's pretty funny. I don't have too much to say about this one. But I would say for ranking it, I'm going to skip ranking it, and I'm just going to say, for videos that don't necessarily need to be ranked and analyzed, or for thumbnails that don't need to be analyzed, I'm fine with just giving it a rating. I'd say it's pretty funny, but not amazing. You guys said mid funny. I'm thinking mid. We'll throw it in mid as soon as I find it. Yeah, we'll put it like around here. Alright, we're gonna continue with the speed round. I go through some more thumbnails that don't necessarily need to explain too much. Okay, I kinda wanna rank this one because how funny it is. But, okay, fuck the speed round. We have to rank this one, guys. Okay, for people who haven't seen this one, please watch it. It's really funny. It is so fucking nonsense, but it's really funny. It is just nonsense, but it is a goofy ass dub. I laugh every time I watch it. I'm gonna say, I don't feel like, okay, I'm not gonna necessarily rank this one. I'm just gonna say it's pretty funny, guys. It's pretty fucking funny. I kind of want to rate it high because it's pretty funny. It's so dumb it will make you laugh. That's correct. Shitpost level. 10 funniest shit ever. 5. It's so dumb. Yeah. I'm feeling like I think it's fair to put it in mid, right? Like just put it in the mid area. It's pretty funny though. I kind of want to put it high mid. Based? Oh, you're thinking based. Yeah. I think high mid is still kind of stretching it. So I would say high mid is where I'm going to put it. I'll put it up here. Top mid. I don't like as much as the Dark Souls. Yeah, I do. I'm going top mid. It's pretty fucking funny. The crying emoji, tears on the dog is... Alright, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Okay. Going back to the Ratrapina series. Let's look at Ratrapina dishes. Let's finish all the Ratrapinas now. Ratrapina is an amazing series, and before we rank this one, guys, can I just ask everybody, in your opinion, how much would you be down for me continuing Ratrapina? Do you guys like it enough? Like, if I posted it, are you guys like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna watch that? Should I continue Ratrapinas? Yes. Zyka's into this idea. And if you're wondering why it's even a question, I'm saying if I'm devoting my time into making videos and focusing less on highlights and memes, should I devote some more time into Ratrapina? Because they take longer to make, but they're funny. Now, I think it's outdated now. This is coffee. I still think the videos watch pretty well, and they're still pretty funny. Maybe once in a while. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking, like, I think every once in a while... not like frequently, but like maybe if I posted like 1 or 2 a year when I have a good idea, I think it'd make for a good video. That's kind of where I'm at. But if you guys aren't really into the idea, I'm not going to spend time on it because Ratrapinas do take a while to make. But they are very great videos. Each one of them is memorable in their own regard, for sure. 2 a year seems good. Yeah, I would say around 1 or 2 a year seems good to me. I think, yeah, I'll probably do one this year. I want them back. Actually, I had one I never finished. I should probably just edit that one and get it posted. Remember Ratrapina to be posted like like one per 2 months? Yeah, that's true. There was a time when it was crazy output back in the day. Yeah, but I didn't have a house and work full time and all these other responsibilities. So, you know, you know how that goes. Okay, just kind of curious. I think I kind of agree 1 or 2 a year sounds good. Now, to rank the Ratrapinas, Dishes is not one of the best episodes ever, but it is funny. I know a lot of people thought this one was pretty funny, and I also think it's funny. I mean, when you think of this video, everybody thinks of the same thing. Everybody thinks of the scene where I'm staring into the sink depressed, and they fucking are dropping the dishes on me and throwing them everywhere. It was pretty funny video. I like this one. The rant was pretty good too. And then some monster, no, some demon comes into the kitchen and drops a dish in the sink. I mean, I always think of that. It's a good video. It's a pretty good video. I'm gonna say, guys, for the Ratrapinas, I don't feel a need to rank these ones on numbers. Let's just give it a ranking. High, mid. High mid? I kind of want to put it like low based personally. 8 funny, 6 for ass because you really pop, and 7 yes. High mid? Oh wow, we have a lot of different answers. We're just gonna average out our answers, so we're just gonna put it like in the middle of mid then. I think it's better than these ones, in my opinion. Alright, let's see here. Drive-through. We already did drive-through. Drive-through was this thumbnail. It doesn't look like a drive-through at all, I know. Now it's time for most people's either favorite or second favorite. Most people's favorite is either Ratrapina shoes or Ratrapina turn signals. And honestly, I also can't decide. This one was really good. I mean, honestly, people who don't watch my channel that often, or maybe only watched it back in the old days, still talk about this one. And I find it surprising. We're like, I catch up with an old friend who like I used to talk to back then, and they'll say like, dude, I remember that one video where you were driving the car down and you almost crashed and you were screaming. It's a pretty funny video. It's a great one. If you haven't seen Ratrapina, just watch this one and the shoes one. It's good. It's very good. For the thumbnail, I'm gonna say it's funny ass aesthetic. It's catchy. I like it. I'm gonna give it high base or aesthetic. Or aesthetic, yeah. What do you guys think? Middle based? High based? I can see that. I don't know exactly where to put this one. Middle based. We'll put it over here. Finishing through with the Ratrapinas, we have Grass, which is a very forgettable but very goofy episode. It's one that will make you laugh out loud, but it's a weirdly forgettable episode. I'd say for the thumbnail, it's kind of funny. The grass is, of course, taking the spotlight, of course. Pretty funny video. Middle, mid. I was thinking mid as well. We'll put it around here. I'll put it here. Okay. And now for the final. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, there's a couple more. Karens, guys. This is a legendary video. I would say editing wise and Ratrapina wise, this video is legendary. Hello, you absolute legends. If you haven't seen this video, do yourself a favor and fucking watch it. This one is great. The thumbnail looks great. The Karen's face is funny. It pops. I love this thumbnail and I love this video. I mean, seriously, the scene of me weeping and going insane mocking Karen's and the fucking Karen stomping through in the opening and the insane I felt like I dropped my sanity meter while making this video. I just went completely fucking psychotic during the rant in this one. This is a great fucking video. One of my favorites I've ever made. For the thumbnail, I'm gonna say, yeah, guys, I think aesthetic above Gamagori. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you guys agree. This is a great thumbnail. And now for the final Ratrapina. Snow. This one was also pretty good. This is what makes me kind of want to go back to making Ratrapinas. This is the final one I made, and it was made like a year after the one before it. During a time where I wasn't really making videos at all, honestly. But this one was great. There's so many parts of this video that were great. Me crawling on the floor like I broke my fucking leg, and all the edits with the Minecraft shovel and shit. And the opening with the Code Geass music. I mean, like, walking through like I'm fucking drunken and dying. It's so good. It's so good. And the thumbnail is like, looks like some fucking weird-ass 90s movie poster. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but I love this one. I love the thumbnail, too. I'm thinking I want to put it in, like, right behind Karen's, honestly. Low ass. Top 10. Oh, really? Top 10 for coffee. Interesting. Looks spooky. It does look a little spooky. So we're all agreeing it's high, though. Love it. Alright, we're going to put an ass. I think that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. That's all the Ratrapinas, guys. There's not too many of them, but God, I love the Ratrapinas here. They're so good. Before we completely move on from Ratrapinas, I feel like it's fitting to do another outtakes thumbnail. It's just the dishes lord. And the classic Ratrapina basement. Are you guys feeling low, mid, or lazy at this point? Because I kind of like the thumbnail, to be honest with you. That's why I included it. With Ketchup Lord outtake? Yeah, I kind of like it. It just works. It's not an impressive edit, but it just works. Bottom mid. Agreed. All right. I think we can agree there. Moving on from these. Let's talk about Tales of the Realmverse, as these thumbnails are fucking legendary, my guys. I mean, the Tales of the Realmverse series are such high-effort videos that... And unfortunately, this is not a style of YouTube video that's popular at all anymore. People don't really do these anymore. I mean, make these live... Like Filthy Frank-style sketches, or Angry Video Game Nerd-style sketches at the end where he's, like, fighting somebody. But they're fun. They're very fun. And I love these videos, and they have a fondness in my soul. Definitely not for everybody, but I think most people like a few of these for one reason or another. The Turkey God is very funny. El Chupacabra is great, especially the second one. They're great. Great series. Let's go over these, starting with... We already went with the El Chupacabra, the first one. Let's go with the second one of the Turkey God. This is a classic. This is like one of the... Like, when you think Rat Trap Kingdom, not Rat Trap Kingdom, but you think Rat Trap Kingdom, tell me this isn't one of the videos that comes to mind. I mean, when you think Rat Trap Kingdom, you probably think a Turkey God. It's just one of the ones that immediately pop. Top 10? Yeah, okay, you know what? It has to be in top 10. How it would be a crime not to put it in top 10. It's aesthetic. It works. It's silly. I like it. It looks great. Let's move on to Jesus Christmas, our one and only Christmas special. Wow, first top 10, I know, right? Jesus Christmas is fun fact about this video. When it was posted, about 100 people watched it, and then for whatever weird reason, I was being picky and I decided I didn't like the video, and then I unlisted it for years. And it was only unlisted a couple of years ago. But this is a classic. This is a true classic. I think it's pretty good. I like it. Maybe around Christmas time we should all get together and watch it. That'd be funny. Personally, the thumbnail's pretty good. It actually looks really nice. The color scheme works. It's drawn pretty well and it's pretty aesthetic. It's not funny, but it works. I would say I kind of want to put an aesthetic, guys. It looks really good, actually. High base. High base also works well. High based. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of high based. We're gonna put it high based. Yeah, it works around here. It works. I'm gonna put it really high based though. All right. What would be the next Tales of the Realmverse, everybody? Does anyone know? I don't. Was it Back Scratcher? I think it was. Back Scratcher is a more forgettable one, but it's great. It's a very aesthetic episode. The song in Back Scratcher is great. I can remember immediately. Excuse me. Legendary Back Scratcher. Yeah, it's a good one. Good fight. Yeah. It was a good video. The audio really needed balance in that video, but other than that, it was a great video. Goofy thumbnail. Yeah. I like the thumbnail. It actually pops and it looks nice. High based. All right. I'm not gonna argue. I think high based works. I'll put it around here. Looks right around that area. Squinting here. Squintin' Quintin, if you will. Let's go over to an outtakes. This is the Spear of Crenando outtakes, and man, this one just makes my heart fuzzy because... Guys, I'm so nostalgic looking back. These were such simpler times in life. Man, we were so young. I like this thumbnail. It's just an image with the outtakes logo, but it's a good image. And this was a pretty funny outtakes as well. High based. Where is that one actually? Guys, I think I'm having a rat blind moment. That should be an emoji at this point for Twitch. True rat blind moment right now. Oh, there it is. If you could turn back time to good old days. Also based. Yeah, based. Yeah, it works in based. I'd say we're going to put it, yeah, we're gonna put it here. It looks great right there. Now, guys, in my opinion, base is getting kind of full. In my opinion, Coffee's honest when he's trying to put things in aesthetic. I'll say, let's move that up to aesthetic, that, and that. We're gonna do this. That's what I say. Now, this feels good in based, actually. I think we'll put that in based. We'll do it like that. Okay. Now we forgot one of the outtakes for Ratrapina because I didn't realize that, but here's the outtakes for Ratrapina Snow in the deep fried age. Looks like somebody took a fucking Bigfoot sighting image with the fucking quality we got going on here. What do you guys think about this one? I'm really curious. I'm not gonna say anything. Middle mid. High mid. It looks right around here. Yeah, it looks right around this area. Alright. Next, let's move on to continuing with the theme of the Tales of the Realmverse. How could we ever forget about Crenando? This was the video that actually made me want to start writing. As weird as that sounds, it was just a silly video. I wrote a song for it. We had Gloria sing it. We had a fight scene. We had weird lore. It was very silly. It has a lot of moments that we quote a lot. And a lot of things that actually, this video laid the foundation for Realms and Ratrapians, what I've spent the last close to 5.5 years on, and what my animated series is on my channel, right? On Ratrapina, the Goobers, and then the Misfit series. I mean, R&R all started with this video, with the Spear of Crenando, King Ratrapina being the king of some realm and making a portal, the Bloby Kablabians and the artifacts. It all started here. It's a classic. The thumbnail looks great. It's not funny, but it's just a nice looking thumbnail, and it's a great video. It's a funny, great video with a great song. Let's see what chat says. Top 10 aesthetic, top ass. I agree with top ass. Let's put it at the top. Right at the top there. Let's see here. Okay, so it's funny how we already ranked the outtakes for... We rated the Crenando outtakes already, but not the Crenando. I just kind of realized that. But, okay. Moving on. We have to talk about the El Chupacabra returns. Better than the original. This one is so stupid and amazing. With Gloria in the fucking anime girl horse outfit. The RPG battle scene where like the Final Fantasy sound music's playing. It's the backslash Falcon punch. It's so goofy. This is the cartooniest video we've ever made, despite being live action. It's great, and the thumbnail looks great. It's drawn on an iPhone, but done in color, and I think I put effort into it because I enjoyed the video so much. Top 10, it's so funny. Top 10, you know what? I can agree with the top 10. It actually looks nice, and it definitely pops. It like it catches your eye. Like, what is that? We'll put it under Turkey God, but it is a good thumbnail. I enjoy this one. Once more, going back to Ratrapina outtakes because I organized these this folder terribly. Outtakes for the Karens video during the deep fried age. Wow. What is this fucking outtakes? Okay. It's pretty funny. If we're gonna rank it, where are we gonna put this? High mid. Yeah, it kind of looks right in high mid. You're right. I think it looks good over here. Base tier? I don't know about that. Yeah, I think I'm going with mid. Let's move on to a meme. Can we just talk about this fucking terrible meme? This video was called "The End of Triple N." ... If you haven't watched it, if you know what Triple N is, you'll find it funny. It is a stupid fucking edit. It's pretty funny. What is this fucking thumbnail? I can't even hate it. It's so goofy. I kind of want to put it in a... I can't in my right mind put it very high, but I'd say it sounds right in low based. High base? Low ass? Whoa, whoa. Please put in top 10. Whoa. Whoa, everybody. Hold on a second now. What did I just hear from everyone? Okay, we're getting a lot of answers right now. Alright, we're just gonna have to, oh man. Okay. So you guys are saying based. I would say... Alright. I'm wagering. I think it looks right high based. I'm not going to put an aesthetic, but I'll agree high with high base. I'll agree with that. Good fucking lord. Can we talk about the No Bitches video? Concluding all of the Ruby dubs that I did. Now, for anybody who's like, wait a second, I never saw that video. That is because I wasn't able to post it. If anybody saw the Time to Talk video, I explained that I could not post it on YouTube. I filtered it. I fucked up the audio, even though the audio was dubbed and it used no music from the show. I rearranged the scenes and just used clips. It was a parody, and I was voicing over clips from a show. Parody is fair use. I don't know why it would not let me post the video. It was blocking it, so I had to post it on Twitch. I mean on Twitter, sorry. So it's on Twitter. It's very funny. It is very goofy. No bitches? The voice acting was quality. For the thumbnail, I never even used the thumbnail because Twitter videos don't have a thumbnail. But this was the thumbnail I was going to use for the YouTube. I would say it's fine. It's like it's like mid thumbnail, funny ass video. Yeah, I would say it's like mid, high mid. It sounds good. Put it around here. Looks good over there. Now okay, hold on. Hold your thoughts on this one. Hold your thoughts. How could we talk about the meme about Soo-Sung Min Kim dancing without talking about Soo-Sung Min Kim dancing? Okay? Now, personally, this is my personal favorite. This might be my personal favorite. I mean, it's so funny. Filming it was great. Being tied to a fucking tree and having everybody dance in these masks we made around me. And Maz's walk, which on Tenor, the gif of Maz fucking walking at the beginning of the video has so many fucking shares. And Maz also spazzing out in the tree has so many shares too. It's a great video. It's one of my faves. The thumbnail looks really nice, actually. And I think, to me, when I see this, if I didn't know what it was, it just makes you want to click it. Like, I look at this and I'm like, huh? This would be one of those reactions where I'm like, what the fuck is this video? And then I click it and I laugh. I rather enjoy this thumbnail. I think it's very good. Let's see what you guys say. The top 10, top 10, top 10. As you're more famous on Tenor than on YouTube? Yeah, I know, right? All right. Looks like we got a lot of top 10s. We'll put it in the top 10. I want to put it there. It looks better. All right. Now, let us talk about the outtakes for Soo Sung-min Kim dancing. What's going on? What is going on? This was in the hardcore deep fried age. First off, I don't even know what's on the left side of the image. Second off, holy shit, I look like I was rendered on a Nintendo DS cartridge. Third off, holy shit, the colors are so deep fried on the right. It looks like it was taken with like strobe light shining on them. Holy shit. High based here. All right, I could agree with that, guys. I could agree. All right. We'll quickly go over the Soo Sung music, which the song I made for Soo Sung-min Kim dancing. You can't dance without music. It's a funny song. It's so over the top with the bass heavy, but it kind of works as dance music. It kind of does make you dance a little bit. It's a little lazy, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, but it is a lazy edit. Maz dancing funny. I can agree with mid. I can agree. I'm not gonna put it high mid. I'm gonna put it low mid personally. Right when I find it. Am I blind or is it not here? Huh? Guys, I don't think it's here. Okay, it's not here. Unless I'm blind. Simon Leverage makes awesome metal covers, man. Okay, moving on, since I apparently can't find that. Let's go back to Hank Hill. If you watch Soo Sung, you gotta watch the meme on it. It's funny. This video is so goofy. Funny meme, classic style meme edit. I mean, when you think of meme edits, you probably think of one of these edits. You probably think of Seymour, you know, Roar Borealis. It's a classic meme, and it's a good edit for our channel. Top 10? Really? I don't know if I'd put it that high. Zeka, you built different? Yeah, I don't know if I'd put it in top 10, but I would say high based or aesthetic, sure. It actually is pretty catchy. It looks good too. It's kind of funny. I can vibe with aesthetic. Based. Oh, we're getting more based. It kills me. It's amazing. I would say if I'm running a base, I gotta put it near the top of based. Yeah, I'll put it near the top of base. That looks good over there. I like it better than these ones. Okay. Is that all of our memes? That concludes our meme thumbnails. We're nearing the end of the classic Rattrap Kingdom age and entering the highlight age. There's not too many of the classics left now. So let's just finish with those. Even though I didn't include the thumbnail for the Gomi Leaves video because it's not that important a moment. It's just her art. Let's go over the outtakes. The outtakes of the Gomi Leaves video was unnecessarily funny. It was a video about a member leaving the channel, but we don't care about Gomi, let's be honest here. But holy shit, It's so stupid. It is so fucking stupid. What am I looking at? It's Maz hitting me on my ass with a pillow, and there's like so much anime effect. Holy shit. Make a new tier? No. Where the fuck does this even go? What is, like, where does this even fucking go? Meme tier? Oh man, if we had to rank it, it's not, I don't know how to rank it. I don't even know how to rank it. Below lazy? It's pretty lazy. Party wants to put in mid though. It doesn't look right anywhere, guys. I think low lazy, low mid looks kind of right though. Okay. Let's move on here. We're about to finish off this entire section of Rat Trap Kingdom Age videos. So let's go over Krampus. Okay, Krampus, I would say thumbnail-wise, it looks pretty aesthetic. Pretty good looking thumbnail, honestly. A pretty funny video. Top 10. I mean, it's pretty good looking. I don't know if I'd say top 10, but love the colors. Yeah, it's pretty good looking. I'd say aesthetic. I'd say it's a pretty aesthetic thumbnail, like pretty high up here. I'd put it, I would personally put it around here. Would you guys put it higher, lower? Good. Yeah, I think it looks good there. All right, what am I missing? We did almost all of these, if not all of them now. I think I know what I'm missing. Okay, for going back to another Ratrapina outtakes thumbnail I missed. Ratrapina grass outtakes thumbnail is absurd. What is this? Maz is fucking karate chopping him from behind like Buzz Lightyear. It's so deep fried. What is going on? I don't even know what to say. Peak? Personally, I'm feeling high mid, personally. Putting it in base feels wrong. Even though it's pretty good, but feels wrong to put it there. I think it looks right up here. Did I do this? Coffee, did you? I don't know. It looks like something I could do, but it also looks like something you could do. I don't even know who did this. High mid. Yeah, I'll go with high mid. Alright, what are we forgetting in this tier? The Wall of the Asylum's here. That's not even a Rat Trap Team video. I guess I put it there. Alright, we got pretty much all of them, guys. That's like the whole Rat Trap Kingdom Age at this point. Pretty much. Okay, so we missed, well, I guess we might as well rank Wall of the Asylum, guys. This spooky video. The rest of the animated series won't look anything like this. This was more like a session with animated visuals, and just mouthing, but it wasn't really animated. But it was a great video, though, and it was aesthetic. Pretty cool. If you're into slow-paced, more immersive, horror-themed stuff, you'll probably enjoy it. Otherwise, you probably won't enjoy it. It's not necessarily very funny, but it has some goofy moments. But it was a great video, though, if you're in the spooky mood and it's late at night. Middle ass. Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty aesthetic, honestly. Looks right around here, I'd say. Yeah, looks right around there. What about I Would Die? We're about to get to the highlight age in a second. The highlights have such funny thumbnails. Now, of the classics, I think, guys, I think we finished all the classics. Let's look down here. What is that? The outtakes for the fucking Ratrapina Twitch video? What? I don't even know why it's included here. Okay. So, next we're doing the Ratrapina Twitch Discord advertisement video outtakes. What is this fucking thumbnail? What? What is this thumbnail? know it's the deep fried age. It's like motion blurred and it's so distorted. Why am I so wide? I don't know, man. Guys, I kind of want to put it in based, honestly. I know it's such a stupid edit, but I kind of feel like putting it in the base tier. I miss the deep fried era, honestly. Low base, yeah. Let's do low based. Right when I fucking find it. There it is. Yeah, it looks good in low base. We'll put it down here. Yeah, we'll put it around here. Now, to conclude the Rat Trap Kingdom era of videos completely before moving on to the highlight new era. First, let's just move this transparent image of Maz next to the normal image of Maz. I don't know why this is here, but there you go. Let's go over an amazing video. 2 years ago, on this day, the 5-year anniversary for Rat Trap Kingdom took place. And this is when we changed the name from Rat Trap Kingdom to Rat Trap in a Team. Going over, if you don't know much about the Rat Trap Kingdom era, watch it. You don't need to have been there. You don't need to watch all the videos. This summer, if you're curious and you feel left out, this goes over the entire history of the video. Like, it actually says the history, Star Wars credit style, in between a highlight reel of all of our videos, and it is a great experience. If you grab yourself a snack and you want to watch a video essay about us, then watch it. It is a fantastic video. Thumbnail, I actually rather like the thumbnail. It pops and it looks nice, and it's exactly what the video's like. It's like sitting in a theater and learning about us. Ass tier, I agree. I say we put it in a high aesthetic tier. It's a pretty good thumbnail. Okay, that concludes the entire Rat Trap Kingdom and memes section of our thumbnails. So without further ado, let's move on to the highlight current modern era. And oh boy, there is a lot of funny highlights. Why don't we start with the first ever, being this, a 15-minute highlight reel of the entire playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, with many memes coming through that, including 360 no-scope me, Snake, hit me not with your gun, with your cock, punch me in the cock, Snake. I'm getting mad like a child who lost his iPad. Angry Bird Star Wars, Snake, Angry Bird Star Wars. It is an amazing video. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It is a true classic. It is the beginning of the highlight era. Fantastic video. Let's see what you guys say. You put the other one in base, not asked. Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. We should put it in the ash. You're right, actually. Where would I put it? It's pretty aesthetic, actually. I think you're right. Thank you for correcting me. I'm going to put it there. Top base for this one? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, why not? I'll put it, I don't know about all, I'll put it around here. I think it looks good there. What do you guys think? I think, I like these ones more, so that's what I'm thinking personally. Love that? Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. All right, and now, let us begin the era of the highlights. We are coming to a close here, guys. And we have just gone over 5 years of this channel's history. And we are now within the last 2 years, the highlights. And there's exactly 30 to this day. One was posted a couple days ago. So we already ranked this one, okay? And we already ranked up to the Dark Souls video. But we're just gonna go through all of them now. So after the Dark Souls uh-oh video, so here's how it went. This was the first highlight. This was the second highlight, the COD trash one. COD Weeb trash. This was the terrible third highlight. Dark Souls one was the fourth. Uh-oh was fifth, and we are now leaving off with I'm not sure why I made this video. My sense of humor in 2020 was broken. This was the video called Sonic Thinks Tails is a Lolly and is Gay. Get this off my screen. fucking put this at? It's so bad. I can't in my right mind put it in based. Lazy tier. Put it in the shadow realm. All right, we're gonna give it a special rank at the bottom of lazy tier. Even though it took effort to cut these characters out and it's actually not that lazy of an edit, it's such a fucking terrible meme edit that I cannot in my right mind put it higher. We're gonna give it a special rank at the very bottom of all my video thumbnails. Okay, next is a number 7. Number 7. I think it's called, what? I don't even know what it's called. It's like, I think it's called Mario Thinks Luigi Was Born Too Early or some shit like that. You were born too early, Luigi. I always hated you. Oh, Mario, why you sounding like Rick from Rick and Morty? Shut up, Morty. I mean Luigi. Yeah, it's a funny video. Please watch. I animated Mario and Luigi for the video, and it's a pretty funny highlight. So if you haven't watched it, definitely watch that one. Based, low based. Let's see what's in low based. I'm feeling mid based personally. I'd say it looks good about up here. Okay, yeah, mid based. All right, let's go with number 8, DK Freestyle Rap. What is going on in this one? I mean, I actually do know what's going on because I was rapping about. This is not clickbait. Everything in this thumbnail was referenced in my DK Rap spree. But holy shit, this thumbnail is a fucking monster. Holy shit. I'm rapping, yo. DK, Donkey Kong. We got Mario, that guy, Kylo Ren. Oh, and he added Mario's gay, I forgot. Holy shit, what do you even say about this? I don't even know what to say about this one. Jesus. Shadow Realm? What do you mean Shadow Realm? This one has so much going on, it's funny and it really catches your eye. I'm gonna say, I think based, I don't know where the fuck to put it in based. like, you guys thinking around like here maybe? I don't know. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know. It looks right around here, I suppose. I don't get it. Not for me. You get it after you watch the video. But it's just nonsense. It's a nonsense edit. What the fuck is it? It's the DK rap video. I rapped about everything in the thumbnail. It's funny. Alright, moving on. Let's move on to number 9. Rat quits Dark Souls forever. Hate everything about this. Stabbed through roof. Endless ladder. Oh yeah, I'm pointing at the screen. This video, if you like rage quit videos and you like rage videos in general, you'll like this video. If you don't like rage videos, you won't like this video. But it's pretty funny. A lot of good edits. I edited this one myself, actually. This is before Coffee edited most of them. High mid. Yeah, I don't know if I put it in base. I'd say it's probably high mid. that seems about fair. Thumbnail's about high mid. Probably around here. Oh, we're so close to the end. Guys, avert your eyes from the screen. Number 10. My Nazi OC with 2 cocks. Now let me provide context for anybody who hasn't seen this. Okay? Please, let me explain. First off, I'm obviously not a Nazi. Second off, I'm only 2.19% gay. Now that I've clarified that, third off, I'm making fun of the thing at the time where everybody was making OCs. This was before the entire world was consumed by lore. And everybody has their own OCs and their own lore to everything. I was making fun of that. Just watch the video and you'll get it, honestly. But anyhow, if you want context, watch the fucking video. It's funny. Little brain numbing, but And I'm playing VVVV, which is why these guys are here, so... Now, okay. 2020 Rat was the most degenerate, deep-fried, over-the-top, horny, and offensive rat of all time, but it's a funny age to look back on. It's not top 10. Yeah, it's definitely not top 10. Being in Shadow Realm, put that above the DK one. Seems like a fair place for it. Yeah, it seems like a fair place for it. I'd put it around here. I'm gonna put it above that, because I feel like it. Okay. I think that works. Number 11, Bus School. Simple title, and this is a true classic highlight. This is one that comes to mind a lot because of how dumb it is. Every time I see a bus, I can't help but fucking think of Bus School. Bus fact number 1, it has wheels. Bus fact number 2, it has a windshield and a long mirror. Bus fact number 3, buses are fucking awesome. Funny video, please watch it if you haven't. It's so funny. There's Obama bus lot. I kind of want to put it in based. It's a pretty funny thumbnail, and it definitely catches your eye because it's so whack. The expressions are just perfect. True based? Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah. Guys, I'm feeling high. I'm feeling pretty high about this one. I think it looks good next to that edit. Low ass. Are you guys really feeling low ass? I'll meet you halfway. I'm going to say we're going to move that up into ass. I think this should have been an ass in the first place. And, you know what? No, you're right. Let's put this at the bottom of ass. What do you guys agree with this course of actions here? I think we'll move this one down a little bit. Yes. All right, that sounds good to me. All right. Next up is number 12. You don't work for money. You work for me. You work for money. You don't work for your mom. You work for me. When we walk in the park, you hold my hand, boy. My hand. He said, I don't work for anyone. You work for me. I am your mom, motherfucker. You work for me. This one was funny. It's really dumb, but it's funny. All the Vice City videos are funny. All of the Vice City ones are pretty fucking funny. Thumbnail is stupid as shit. I'm kind of not feeling super high about this one, but I'm curious what you guys think. High-based? High-based? Okay, I'm wrong. Fine. All right. I thought it was stupid. I'm feeling around here-ish. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Let's see what's next. Next up, we got my first reaction to Tears of the Kingdom. Oops, I accidentally sent you a picture of my cock and balls. You must delete it. Lest, no. Lest, no. Zelda's like, bro, what? What are you talking about, man? That one's funny. All the Tears videos are just a compilation of nonsense, but they're all fucking funny. This video was great. The editing was funny. Yeah. Aesthetic for the thumbnail, really? I mean, it's pretty funny. There's so much going on. It's so fucking stupid. I mean, I can kind of see it. Honestly, this would have been a thumbnail in like 2011 with all the fucking text and the shitty fucking text memes in that age. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. High-based. I'm kind of feeling, Zyka, what are you feeling? Mass is high-based. Coffee is aesthetic. I kind of can't really decide. Based, honestly. Yeah, it seems right around here. You know what? You're right. Okay. Next up, number 14. The worst inventor. Dude, this one is so fucking funny. And the thumbnail is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This one got a pretty decent amount of views, and it's pretty good. It's pretty fucking funny. It's just me on my first stream of the game making the stupidest fucking solutions to the puzzles, and it was so funny. Well, I mean, you can just remember the whole video from this. All that for a drop of blood. Great. I feel so safe. What's wrong with you? My latest invention, the eyeball on a stickinator. Yeah, it's funny. I laughed so hard in the stream. Yeah, this one was really funny. It's such a good fucking stream. Such a good highlight. Such a good thumbnail. I caught this is based. How am I feeling about this one? I'm feeling high based. I'm feeling pretty high based for me. I would put it up here. I think it looks good next to these ones, in my opinion. High based? Yeah, okay. Okay. Number 15. The Runwayinator. Come on, you can't fucking forget this one. A lot of people watched this one, actually. Like, quite a lot of people did. Catchy would be high on this one if we were still rating it by numbers. So it's pretty catchy, definitely. Low ass. Alright. That one was so painful. It was a little brain numbing for sure. Mid. Really? Just mid? Yeah, it's pretty low effort. I could see mid. It's very catchy, but it's not aesthetic. I would say... Yeah, you know, looking at what's in mid, mid is just low effort, stupid thumbnails that are catchy. So I'd say at the top of mid seems good. It's very catchy, but it's just dumb. No, I'm not going to put it with that one. That one's funny. No, I'm not going to put it with that one either. All right, let's go there. All right, next, number 16. Guys, this one is... I'm going to be real with you. This is probably one of my favorites that... of all the Ratrapina team videos, at least of the highlights, for sure. Definitely one of my favorites. I would die. You can't see this thumbnail and not hear it in your head. Ooh. I would. And then Matt's, no, Ryan, you fucking idiot. Guys, this is a true fucking classic. Top 10? Honestly, yeah, top 10. I'm going to be real with you. I want to put this in top 10. It's a top 10 video drawing the Wojaks of me and Maz and me jumping off with the I would die with the shitty text. It's so good. It's so good, man. I can't in my right mind put it above those two, but I'll put it there. Oh, you know what? Now I'm going to put it high. I'm going to put it high. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? I like where you have it. All right. Low top 10? You think I should go lower? I like the spot. Yeah, I kind of like it here, honestly. I like it a little... The turkey god video is more... The turkey god is more legendary video, but I think that I like the thumbnail more for this one. Gavlin the Javelin. Truly a ridiculously long ongoing joke and a very fucking stupid and funny video. This is a laugh out loud video. This is one that will leave you crying. The thumbnail looks pretty good. It's pretty funny. Definitely pops a lot, even this small. I would say aesthetic sounds good. You guys are saying aesthetic. I think aesthetic sounds pretty good. Yeah, I would put it like, I think next to Obama Gamagori. What do you guys think? Mess is high based. Yeah, no, I think that looks good here. All right. What do we got next? We got the start of the RE4 highlights. Who the fuck plays RE4 on the Wii in 2020? Now the video is called Rat's first time playing RE4 and his Wii remote fucking dies. I think it's called that or something like that. This one is so funny, and yes, it's my first time ever playing RE4, which many of you know has become one of my favorite games of all time. I've completed every mode on the game, including the hardest difficulty, and I obviously fucking love this game. The first ever time playing was great, and it was a funny thing. The editing that Coffee did on this video was so fucking funny. I mean, the highlight was already funny on its own, but the Coffee editing made it amazing. Based. Yeah, the thumbnail's, yeah, base thumbnail. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. It's so funny. Okay, next up is you nutter, peanut butter, you slutter, using Code Geass rock shutter, you cutter. Okay, clearly an iconic video. I know it's one of Coffee's favorites. It's not one of my favorites, but it's pretty fucking funny. High based, I'm biased. The thumbnail's pretty good. I think high base looks good, honestly. Yeah. It looks good about up here. Yeah. What do you, you agree? Yeah. Middle based. It looks good around here. I can't unhear the Unutta. Yeah, for real. Yeah, we'll put it around here. Alright. Moving on. Gavelin 3.0, which is, in my opinion, funnier than Gavelin 2.0 video. This one is so fucking... Dude, I was actually crying. Like, legitimately crying from laughing when it fucking plunged under the bridge in the river. I mean, this one is so fucking funny. What is going on? My latest invention, the Gavelin 3.0 Inator. And that's also where I got the zombie. Holy shit, this one is insane. If I were to rank it, looks so enthused. I mean, you've seen the video. I was screaming. I was actually screaming. High ass. Yeah, I kind of like this one. I'm gonna be real with you. It feels wrong to put it below that one. I kind of want to put it up here. What do you guys think? Same with Gavelin. Yee. All right. Okay. This one's a true jam. Pilot Redson's amazing. Now it is time for a truly criminally someone go to jail criminally underrated video with the fucking Faith highlight. This was such a funny highlight. The entire Faith chapter 1 in a 10-minute video. Coffee's edits were amazing. The thumbnail is, I mean, crucifying Freddy's twerking ass is accurate. That was a stupid ongoing joke, but it's funny. This is a great video. If you like Faith, watch it. If you like silly horror, just watch it. It's a funny video. It's very funny. Literally so good. Now for the thumbnail, I would say I can agree with the aesthetic. I like this one quite a bit, actually. I'm not gonna put it too high in aesthetic, but it's pretty good. I'd put it about there. Guys, I need to move Markiplier up. I'm sorry, he's too low. Actually, I want to move the Markiplier up a bit. I really like the Markiplier one, to be honest with you. Like my favorites, the edits I did since Coffee, yeah. It was really good. It's a one that I kind of want to rewatch sometime. It's pretty funny. I mean, YouTube Stream, we watch it anytime, really. But next up is She Is Amy. Now, at the time, on my Twitch highlights, every fucking thumbnail looked like this. So I had to be accurate to the time period. It's a horny video about me being obsessed with Amy. The video is called Amy Graham Cracker is My Soulmate is the name of the video. And it's just me being horny for Amy, and it's fucking funny. And it started my obsession with Ashley, which was very prominent around that age. That's why Ashley is on the banner of the channel, of course. A few Ashley edits. I love Ashley. I'm one of the few people... I wasn't part of the Resident Evil community when I first started playing RE4. I was ignorant to the series, and after playing it, not only is it like one of my favorite games of all time, but I was surprised to learn that people don't like Ashley. I love Ashley. I mean, she's annoying when she's ducking in the underground segment, but yeah. Anyways, it's the Gooner Age. Now, what do we say about this fucking thumbnail? Guys, it's kind of ridiculous and funny, but it would be criminal to put it out of lazy. I think I'll put it at the top lazy because I kind of like it as a thumbnail, but it's so lazy, dude. Alright guys, we only have a few left. Holy shit. Shadow Realm. Yeah, pretty much Shadow Realm. Alright, next up we got, Abby the Bridge! This one is so stupid. I mean, how could you ever forget me spending... If you were there live, how could you ever forget me spending an hour and a half on this fucking thing that isn't even a quest? I was just trying to make a bridge, and I spent so fucking long making Abby the Bridge. But it was so funny, and weirdly, all of us were so active in the chat. We were, like, into it, even though it was so fucking dumb. And it was a great highlight. The highlight of this moment just perfectly encapsulates the insanity that we were all going through at this time. So I like these highlights. If you weren't there live, which most of us aren't, at least you're there to now see it in a highlight. And if you were there live, you can relive it without watching the whole stream. High mid. Let's look. Let me minimize this image. Let's see. Just high mid? Yeah. I mean, you're right actually. Video is great, but the thumbnail. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I wouldn't place it above these. It's pretty catchy. Not aesthetic, though. Alright, next up is... Guys. So, of all the highlights, my two favorites are probably I Would Die, maybe Gablin 3.0, maybe Faith, but I think maybe definitely in the top 5 has to be, and everyone's top 5 has to be the Boulevard of Broken Memes, okay? I walk a lonely road, a lonely fucking lonely road. I think the video is called Boulevard of Broken Bosses. The entire highlight was me losing my goddamn insanity. Like, literally, you don't believe me? You think I'm being over dramatic? You think I'm overselling it? Watch the video and tell me that that is not a video of a man slowly descending into fucking insanity. Okay, that video is one of the best highlights. It is insane. And the edits that Coffee did are so fucking funny, man. I was crying, dude. I can still see the dog violently swinging as I'm growling. I will say this one, it's catchy, it's funny, it's aesthetic, it's great. I want to rank it high. Coffee, what do you say? Ass tier? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking ass tier. I mean, this is a legendary video. Low ass. Man, you're kind of right. I don't know if I could rate it. Yeah, you know what? You're right, though. Low aesthetic is still high, but I don't know if I can put it above all these great thumbnails. It looks great. It's catchy, and it really pops, but it just doesn't look as good as these ones. Damn, says Coffee. I know. I want to put it higher because I love the video so much, but the thumbnail, it's great, but it's not one of the best. Next up is, I know one of Coffee's favorites. Cum bugs. You can... Chat, everybody knows exactly when this took place just from the name and the degeneracy. It's obviously a 2020 video. The degeneracy was very high, but this one is so funny. It's so fucking dumb. I made my whole lore about how these are bugs of cum and how if you don't cum for so long, you become the cum bug. If you don't cum, you become the cum bug. Okay? The Gooner Age, truly. Now for the thumbnail, it's pretty funny. The edit with Leon is... I could see the meme in my head just from seeing that. Okay, where do we put this? I see high base. Yeah, I say high base, actually. That sounds about right. B-E-C-U-M. You become the cum. It's a very quotable video. It really is. And the fucking edit of Leon getting hit in the face with the comeback is... I fucking cried when I first saw that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying making the highlights. I'm just laughing every time we're making them. So I'm gonna keep making them. These are funny. Guys, we have 4 left. It is time for the Gooblier, the Soul sequel to the Gavlin. And holy shit, the Gooblier one is... What do you say about this one? I fucking broke up with a vehicle. I went through the 5 stages of grief over a goddamn stupid vehicle that was destined not to work from the moment I made it. This one was so dumb. It really was. It really, like, fitting that Flirtengert is on the thumbnail because it was like Flirtengert made the fucking vehicle himself. It is so dumb. And there's a lot of the impressions. It was a good one. Lots of the impressions with Robert and Zelda and a lot of Flirtengert. It was so goofy. Now for the thumbnail, I see low base. Yeah, based. Yeah, it looks right in based. You say low based. I kind of want to put it a little higher, honestly. I would put it like... Thinking. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna put it here, but I'm gonna move the fucking ass one down. How about that? Mid? Oh, you mean mid-based? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it looks good. Excuse me. Alright, we got, ooh, I'm missing a thumbnail here. I'm missing a thumbnail here. Or maybe I just forgot to type it? What am I missing? Guys, hold on. Give me a quick second. Did I forget one of our highlight thumbnails here? Well, I have to use my browser. Give me 2 seconds. Because we're going from 26, and then it skips to 28. Oh, because you know why it skips? I'll tell you exactly why it skips. Because this video doesn't have a thumbnail. This was a auto-generated YouTube thumbnail. I didn't actually make this one, so I don't have it saved in my computer. And you actually can't save an auto-generated thumbnail. So the best I could do is screenshot it and just show you guys, I suppose. Damn it. I fucking drew over it by accident. It's not letting me redo this. What was this video called? This one was a funny one, but I can't think what it was called. It was one that got a lot of views. This one was... Oh! So, I skipped an amazing video. I'm actually glad I decided to do this, because I would have felt bad skipping this one. This is one of the best highlights. You know what I skipped, guys? Is, here, let me show you. So the YouTube automatically generated thumbnail for this video was this. Except in much higher res, but I just had to screenshot it on a tiny thing here. This one, it's called Woman, Sex, and Forklift License. This one's funny, and it got a lot of views too. It got like thousands of views. This is a great one. I think of the RE4 highlights, it might be my favorite. Probably not. No, it's actually not, but it's up there. It's really good. I think the Regenerator one is probably maybe my favorite. And honestly, my favorite of the RE4 highlights is the only one that we haven't made. There's one more to go before we're done with the RE4 highlights, and it's the Krauser one. That one is so funny. This one is great. And honestly, all the RE4 highlights are pretty great. We're not going to rank this one because it's not even on the tier list, but that is one of the options, though. Alright, moving into the final 3. We have the Perussi, another video that got a shocking amount of views. Just as shocked as Robbie and Link are at that Perussi. This one is fucking funny, and the untamed horniness for Purra was not uncalled for, I do have to say. Ass tier. How could we not put an ass tier? You're right. How it would be a crime not to. Honestly, it's really catchy, and it actually does look pretty good, and it's funny. I mean, there's shocked faces. It's a good thumbnail. It definitely pops out. Plenty of people clicked on it. I say ass tier is only fitting for the Perussi. I'll put it about next to Gamagori. The horny brethren can sit next to each other. Okay. Next, we got the Regenerador. First reaction to Regenerator. Not gonna lie, I've never been more scared than of those things. Bro, that's fucking... The highlight's just the funny moments, and it's still kind of intense. Holy shit. It was a great highlight. If you like horror, you'll love it. If you like Resident Evil, you'll love it. If you like people freaking out at horror games that are scary, you'll love it. It's a good highlight. It was really well edited. It's a much longer highlight. Actually, it's not very long. It's like 6 minutes, but compared to the 2 minutes ones, it's longer. Because it was worth being longer. It was great. Highlight, thumbnail, I would say it does its service. I'd say it's based, in my opinion. It definitely catches your eye. Not necessarily funny, because it's not meant to be funny. It's like a scary one. But the Ashley edit's great, though, that I did for this. I would say based works for me. I would put it in like around this tier. And that brings us to the video that came out this weekend. So this is the newest video. It is the first Doom experience. Doom guy got cake. And cake he has. This one just came out. If you like Doom, watch it. If you like... this one's high energy. It's funny. It's pretty funny, but it's a more hype video, which for me is weird because I'm more into getting immersed into a game, freaking out a little bit, you know, doing impressions. But this one was like, it was a more hype one. We were pretty hyped while playing it. It was good energy. What do you guys think though? You do got cake indeed. Based. High based. It looks good. Now, can I just point out something? So, the scene in the background was obviously not taken from gameplay, because it's from a third-person perspective. It's taken from the credits, and I actually had to cut the words out that were cutting over this and edit it so it looked like they weren't there. I bet you didn't even know. I bet you had no idea there were words there, but the words were right... Oh, you can't see my mouse. They're right behind Doom Guy's head, and I had to make a new wall behind his head and cut out his head to cover the words. So that's... You know, that's a unseen hero, a hero with no you know, a humble hero, if you will. I'm tired. All right, high base sounds good. Think it looks good about it. I put it up there. And with that, guys, our entire thumbnail tier list for 7 entire fucking years, guys, is finished. I'm gonna hit save or download, and well, there we have it. Title of tier list. We'll go with 7-year thumbnail tier list. I'm gonna download this image to my computer now. I'm gonna keep this one saved for sure. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna save this to, but I'll just save it here, I guess. And I'll save that. Alright. Here we have it. Well, guys, thanks for joining this. Thanks for sticking around all these fucking years. I don't think anybody ever assumes that I do, but if anybody ever assumes that I've ever taken for granted having this excellent small community interested in this content that we make, I don't. I'm glad to be providing funny videos that have kept us laughing throughout the years. Making great memories with some of these Tales of R&R and Ratrapinas. Lots of good memes and highlights to laugh at and reference. And yeah, so thanks for joining for the 7-year anniversary for this channel. And thanks for helping with the tier list, guys. Anybody watching in the future? Rat Fist. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. I will. I'll totally do that again. Yeah. It's been fun. All right. Cue the rat dance gif. I should always have that queued, honestly. Not having that queued would be a crime. I don't know where it's at, though. I have it saved somewhere, I'm sure. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, wait, I have it favorited on Tenor. I'll just grab it from there. Let's see, where's it at? There he is. There he is! There we are. Okay, everybody. Rat Dance GIF is the mascot. Dude, he should be our mascot! He really should! Let's just put him on the cover of the fucking channel. Who needs my ugly ass face? Let's just have this fucking rat dancing. The hand squeezing of his arm. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. What do you guys think? You think we should do that? Has no relevance to the channel at all, but it's kind of funny. Easy views. I mean, to be fair, I've seen so many channels with, like, covers for the channel that make no sense and have no reference to the channel at all. But there's also lots of portfolios. Like, Carl Jobs just has his face, and that's fair enough too. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here, but... yeah. Anywho's, one is here. I am quite tired, everybody, so I am going to head off for the night. I don't think I'm going to head back to the Discord, but, maybe I will. Maybe I'll watch some Phineas and Ferb if you guys want to. We'll see. Anyways, let's end the stream. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks one more time, and, bye-bye!